So for those of you that know me and know me well, you will know that this is my all-time favorite time of year. Halloween, spooky season is upon us, and to kickstart this off, I mean, technically I did like an autumnal build a couple of weeks ago at this point, but I digress. I wanted to do a Pinterest to Sims spooky edition for this video. And just as a disclaimer, this pillow looks at the moment like it's deflated or crushed. That is because my little dog Harley is currently laid on there. My dogs are in my office helping me film today, so I'm hoping they behave themselves. But yeah, I just wanted to make reference to this because I didn't want anyone thinking that pillow looks like really weird, so that is the reason why. I love Pinterest. Even if I'm just doing like a regular build, I always have a reference image on my other monitor just to kind of give me some guidance. So Pinterest is something that I use very, very frequently, and so today I'm going to try and do an exact replica though today, which I wouldn't usually do. Usually I would take some creative liberties here and there. So I did type in, oh, that's one of my houses. Hello. Anyway, so I did type in tiny gothic house because I wanted to create something relatively small but like really intricate and very on brand with what we're trying to achieve today, which is like a really kind of gothic spooky house, right? So a couple of ones have already caught my eye. This one in particular is really, really cute. I do like this one a lot. And then of course, when you click into one, you get other options as well. I mean, that could be a really fun one. That could be like a little Halloween witch house, but I'm not, I don't know. Because I want it to be an exact replica, I'm not sure about the purple. It would be fun, maybe something that we can do at a later date. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. I love that. There's something about this one that's just, it is drawing me in a little bit more. So I think we're going to try and recreate this in The Sims. I'm happy. Yes. Okay. Well, this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. I think there was only one obvious choice where we could build this house, and that was Forgotten Hollow on this lovely lot here. It is a 30 by 20 and it's got the best lighting in this world. So that's the reason that we've chosen this one. So I do have my reference image on my other monitor. So if I keep looking over, that is the reason. We're going to be doing the whole house today, exterior, interior, you name it. So the front bit, I would say, is like 2 tiles wide. And I don't think we're going to be doing medium wall height. I mean, we could maybe try it, but let's just do the short wall height to begin with. And then we're going to go here, and then it kind of juts off to the side like this. It's actually quite a simple shape. Where the intricate details come in is with like extra details that we're going to be adding. And we are going to have to take some creative liberties here because we can't see the full house. So I'm just going to replicate, I think, the front the same at the back. I think that's really the only thing that we can do. So I've got a funny feeling that it goes back a little bit further here as well for this bit. And this comes out, I would say, 3 tiles. It's a little bit shorter on this side here. So I mean, that's probably the house. Like, I mean, it's really small. Okay, and then for the upper floor, it looks like we've got this sort of situation going on. And then I would imagine this is connected like this. And then it looks like, have we got like the same bit here? Or is it just more like that? We'll do that for now. Okay, so the roof is like really tall. We're going to grab our roof and we're going to press Alt, and that will allow us to kind of, rather than it's like going up in slots, it'll allow us like more free movement. So we're going to do that. And it's not letting us go very high because it's not very wide, which is fine. It's a little bit irritating, but it's fine. And then this one here, the pitch isn't quite as high, but it's still high, high-ish. This is going to be one of those trust the process houses, I think. And the more details we add, the better it's going to look, the better it's going to get. So let's do that as well. Right, and then we do have what looks to be a roof piece that kind of hangs over here like this. Yeah, yeah, that's actually pretty accurate, to be honest. And I think we might have to replicate that just at the back as well. Oopsie, wrong. Like that is kind of what I'm thinking. It's actually a really awkward house, I would say. It is quite awkward. And I think for this side here, I'm gonna change it up just slightly. I'm gonna try and do an exact replica though today, because I think on the picture it's not, I don't know, it's not really doing it justice, to be honest. Oops, no, there we go. So I think we're just going to replicate the same thing, although I've got a better idea actually. Let's do this instead. We're gonna do something a little bit different on this side, I think. What about that? Yeah, we're taking a creative liberty on that bit. Which is fine, it's not a problem. So, and then this bit here, we do have like a roof overhang on this bit, but it's not that prominent really. And it does get, there's no overhang either, so I think, is it a little bit slanted too? I'm trying to work out if any of these are slanted, any of these roofs, like a little bit curved. Okay, let's start changing the colors, because at the moment I'm kind of thinking that this doesn't really look like the picture, but I don't know. I'm scared. Right, also I need to pull this in, and then to make sure that there's no clipping, we're going to hold down shift and pull that back in just like that. And then again, with the creative liberty, we can't, well, there's only so much of the house that we can see as well, so that does make it a little bit harder. So we're gonna have to just think outside the box just a little bit. Do I bring that up a little bit there as well? It looks a bit strange. I mean, we can definitely pull it in there, but here it's not going to be as easy. But we can hide it with, we can hide that with something. Do not panic. Let's add some black roof trim. And I'm very, very tempted to use this, although it doesn't look all that great on this particular roof pitch, but I think that's the closest that we're going to get. And then we've got like we've got a lot of these going on. There are a lot of these, so I think we're going to be going a little bit nuts with these on the roof. So let's pop some of these down, thinking like put that there or something. That looks kind of cool actually. And then I've also realized something. So this actually is more like this, and then there's like an archway. That's kind of exactly the window, but it's just in black like that. Oh no, actually it's more like this. Oh, I knew this kit was going to come in handy. I knew it. So I think, I can't really see, but I'm pretty sure there's like 2 windows. I might add 3 though, like that instead. And then I'm also, I don't know whether to lower the pitch of this slightly as well, so just that we can see more of the window. And then I am actually thinking of pulling that out as well. It just looks better. It looks so much better. Right, and then I think I'm just gonna, do I want this down here? Like that? Sure. Yep. And then I'm thinking of adding this on this side, just like this. Wonderful. And then I might take that and put that on this side as well. And then I think I'm going to use these on this side. I don't know whether to, because I know the Castle Estate kit came with like weathered versions as well as more pristine versions, but I do think that this looks a little bit weathered, to be honest. And it's all pretty much the same all the way around as well, which is kind of cool. Is that all done? Oh, I knew I'd missed a bit. There we go. Right. Yes. And I definitely need to find an archway that's going to fit with the vibe here. So let's come out of Castle Estate and see if we've got an archway that kind of matches up with the image. It's very gothic. Ooh. And then we could maybe go in with the door from the Castle Estate kit just there. but of course make it like the grey swatch that we've been using. And then I've just realised as well, I need to delete all of these interior walls. I think the interior of this house is going to be very interesting to try and put together because it's so small, right? So let's pop. Woo! I just made myself really dizzy. Right, and then probably just one there as well. Why not? And then I'm thinking of that one just there. And then what have we got at the front? Oh yeah, it's just that one, isn't it? So we'll add that there as well. And then I think we've got the teeny tiny windows over here, haven't we? So we'll just... And I'm probably not going to add windows down that side because the roof hangs a little bit too far down. But that's okay. Right, we need to choose a foundation and... oh, I don't know which one to go. Do we go for something like this? Because you can't really see it in the picture because technically this house is actually on the beach, which is quite interesting really, but we obviously haven't built it on the beach, which, you know, that's been our choice. Like, I would say that the picture's more this colour, but I like the weathered look. What do we think? Right, we're doing it. I've already made a decision. That's what we're doing. Okay, now we need to find some dead grass. But I think I'm going to go into the vampires pack because that came with some really, really good landscaping pieces that we'll be able to use here. I'm just thinking as well, like, there's a lot of dead grass, but it is set on the beach. We haven't chosen to set this on the beach ourselves, so I don't know whether that would look a little bit silly, but I'm trying to think what other pack came with like dead grass. So let's come out of vampires for just a second. Oh, here we are. It's Horse Ranch that came with this one. So I mean, we could maybe use some of this, right? And just try and weave it in a little bit. Looks a little bit strange with it being set in Forgotten Hollow, but I do think it works. And then I'm also considering using some of like the more normal coloured grass from Horse Ranch as well. Just for a little bit of dimension. Right, let's just put a little bit more over here. Perfect. And me being me, I do want to add some trees because I think we'd be silly not to. So I'm kind of wanting to just throw some trees down as well. Because technically the house is pretty spot on for the image. I'm looking at these windows now as well and I'm like, should these be all black too? What have I done? No. Right, we might have to consider changing the teeny tiny windows as well. Like the ones here, because they don't really match anymore. Like, let's be honest. Okay, we do have more teeny tiny windows that we can definitely use. Like these ones specifically from Cottage Living. And actually, they're really good. We need more trees. We need more foliage. So, I mean, we've got this big old gross dead tree. I do not know how people make this look good, because every time I try and use it, it never looks right. It just doesn't. But saying that, like that actually looks okay there. So eat my words. I think I want some more dead stuff as well. And then there's also like, is that a pile of pumpkins? It looks like a little pile of pumpkins just here. So I might have to do that because it is a spooky build, spookiness. So I think pumpkins would work really, really well. I just love this time of year so much. Is anyone else like me and just adores this time of year? It's the best. I'm sorry, it just is. I don't make the rules. It is the best time of year. Again, followed very closely by Christmas, but this time of year has my entire heart, body and soul. It's amazing. And then I did say I wanted to add a tree here to try and, oh look, we can add this one here so that we can hide this roof situation. Like, oh look, nobody can tell. Oh my god, is anyone else really excited as well about the Life and Death expansion pack that's coming out? I I haven't been this excited about a pack in a really, really, really long time. And one of the reasons that I'm so excited about it is that it's something completely different to what we've ever had in the past as well. And I'm so thrilled. I am honestly so thrilled. So I'd be really interested to see what you guys think about the new pack. Like, what are your thoughts? Very keen to hear them. Yeah, very, very keen. Right, I feel like we need more landscaping here, but I also need like a big tree, like right here. I just need a big dead tree. I mean, that's not dead, but ooh, why does it work though? And then we can put like a smaller version of it over on the other side too. It just adds to it. Come on, horse ranch coming through there. I'll tell you what, I would really like to build like an autumnal ranch in... What's the name of the world that came with horse ranch? Someone will tell me. I'm sure someone will tell me. Because I'm having a mind blank just right there. Oh dear. Right, anyway. It might just come to me while I'm just, you know, chilling. And I'll be like, it's Chestnut Ridge. It's called Chestnut Ridge. Yes, we finally figured out. We finally figured it out. Yeah, I really want to build like an autumnal ranch in Chestnut Ridge as well. So I have a little spooky like build list on my phone. So I'm just so excited to... Honestly, the excitement is real right now. I have so many ideas, and of course I do get early access to the new expansion pack as well, so I'm gonna have to try and interweave that, is that even a word, into the content as well. But I'm just over the moon, and I'm so happy to be back as well to creating content. It's been what feels like a really, really, really long time. And I'm not going to get too philosophical about stuff or like too deep into stuff, but just for those of you that don't really know what's been going on, my husband hasn't been well, and it's just kind of uprooted our entire lives for a while there, and he's still not 100%. He's really not, but we're hoping that he's on the mend, and we'll have a date for surgery really soon. That's probably as much as I'm going to go into it, but that is the reason that I haven't really been around. And if you've been keeping up to date on the community tab and stuff like that, like, you'll already know this, but I just wanted to make reference to it, and that's as much as I'm going to say. But everything is looking pretty good right now, so just waiting for a date for surgery, and then we can put all of this behind us, hopefully. So yeah, very, very excited. But it's been a rough couple of months. It has, and I'm just glad that we're both, and our families are coming out on the other side. So yeah, it's all good. Anyway, we've rambled on and somehow created this house. Although I keep finding extra details here, and it's really annoying me. So it looks like we have more of like these, but here. But I don't. Yeah, like how's that gonna work? Or is it more like there's like this sort of situation? Yeah, I think we're gonna just leave it, because no. Oh my gosh, though, that this looks pretty cute. I like this. Oh, we need a pile of pumpkins. I am so sorry. Right, I know we got some really cool ones with cottage living. So let me go into, here we are. Oh, I love Better Build By. It's amazing. Oh, do we want to add some like of this? Because we just need to, you know, just for a little bit of detail, here. And I'm also, do you know what, I'm really tempted to add these ones with like the orange, because, you know, it's Halloween. Hello. Did anyone else feel like the summer was really long as well? The summer's always way too long for me. Anyway, but yeah, does anyone else feel like it was just like really long? Or is that just me? Yes, I am again taking a creative liberty and deciding that I want some of these here. Shh. I will not be having it. Okay, and I do need to stop though. Like, I do need to stop. I just want to add, oh, please just let me put that there. I'm going to go back to what I said at the start of this video as well, where I said it's going to be a direct replica. It's going to be an exact or whatever I said, exact replica. I'm going to try and do an exact replica though today. Well, that's gone down the drain very, very quickly. Anyway, I want, where are my pumpkins? Ah, they're in debug, I think. Here they are, look. Hi, pumpkins. I'm sure that is a little pile of pumpkins in the picture. I don't make the rules, okay? I'm just going with the flow and hoping for the best. They are all orange as well, so yeah. What about that? So this house again is super tiny. Look at the upstairs. It's so tiny. Like what am I going to do with this space up here? Really? Well, it's going to be a challenge, but sometimes we like a challenge on the channel, right? You know, sometimes we don't, sometimes we do. So I'm just going to maybe go with these stairs. Okay, let's grab our wall tool and divide up some of this space here. I'm thinking this. Wow, that didn't take long at all. Woohoo! Okay, so I'm thinking living room, kitchen, downstairs bathroom, upstairs bedroom, bathroom, hallway. Is it? Hello again. Are you okay? Are you okay, baby? Come here. You want hugs? Come on then. Come here. You want hugs? Mavi, you come say hi? Mavi, you gonna come say hi? Right, you too. I'm still filming. Right, yeah. And then, like, maybe this could just be the hallway landing, whatever you want to call it. Right, okay, cool. I'm immediately thinking of removing these windows so that we've got more space for counters and so that we can have like a big fireplace in the living room as well. I have just realised there's a major flaw in my plan for the layout because you'd have to go through the bathroom to get to the kitchen, which is ew. So I think what we'll probably do instead is we'll just have this as like a little like through space, and then because we're going to have a bathroom up here anyway, which is really small. It's like the tiniest bathroom ever, but we're gonna have to just work something out. So I've already placed some items for the living room just because I was being really indecisive and I didn't want to have to take you through that whole journey, that whole process. So this is kind of like just the basic vibe that we're going for. So right, rugs. In fact, if we just filter by, I love filtering by colour because I often miss certain swatches because my brain just defaults to certain things at certain times, like, oh, I really like that rug in that swatch. But if you filter by colour, you get much more like range, and there are certain things that you'll have probably never even seen just because your mind doesn't immediately go to, oh yeah, like that's the obvious choice sort of thing. So yeah, anyway, like that I quite like. I don't know why it's in there, but oh, look at this. See, that's actually from growing together. And, you know, I'm not gonna argue about that. I really like that in this room. So maybe we could add some burnt oranges and reds as well, just to make it a little bit more interesting and less like, oh, well, we're just going to go for like the obvious black colours. So that's actually really interesting that we managed to find that rug. So yeah, really happy about that. I'm thinking of adding like a little chair over here. I think these little seats from, I believe they're from Paranormal, the Paranormal Stuff Pack. They work super well. Are you joking? Or... See, I haven't seen any of the new items from the new kits. So this chandelier is from the new kit and I audibly gasped when I saw it. I was like, that is so cute. But look at this chair. That is so nice. Does that work in this room? Oh, look, it matches the rug. Kind of. Oh my gosh, yes, it's happening. And right, okay, I always use this particular, help me, light. that I'm about to pull out from vampires because it's the best one. Like, look at it. Yep. So I'm going to use it in this room as well. Oh my, is that, there's no clipping issues there, is there? No. Okay, no, we're fine. Right. So artwork, I always struggle with artwork for these types of houses. I really don't know why. I always struggle. So, in fact, we could also introduce orange, couldn't we? Just while I'm thinking about it. Right, let's have a little sift through here. What have we got? Does anybody else struggle with artwork? Like for houses like this? Is it, or is that just, it might just be a me thing. It might just be a me thing. I know the obvious choice is to go to vampires and paranormal. Oh, and of course we've got this stuff. Okay, that definitely makes it easier. This is from Crystal Creations, if I'm remembering correctly. Oops. No, I was thinking maybe we put that above the fireplace, but we could maybe make it a little bit bigger with tool. Let's see how we get on. So what if we do 1.2? 1.3? Yeah, I just think it looks better that little bit bigger. And then we've got like this little one here from the Basement Treasures kit, like it's cracked. So that kind of fits in with the vibe as well. Now, we do of course have paranormal, which in my honest opinion is probably one of the best stuff packs we have ever gotten for The Sims. Like, it just is. It's beautiful. I'm thinking that works really, really well. And then, ooh, do you know what? I kind of want to make this interior a little bit fun. I do want to introduce some plants and some greenery because maybe the people or the person that lives here, like the Sims that live here, they've bought this house and they want to try and keep as much of the house like as it is, but there's still plants and stuff, because usually with a house like this I wouldn't add plants, but why not? Why not just have a bit of a play around with stuff like this, you know? Okay, so what else do we have that we could hang up? I'm thinking this here. Now I think this came in like an orangey, this comes in like an orangey red swatch too. Oh look, oh it's just so perfect. Okay, yeah, I'm having the best time right now. I'm not even lying. We need a coffee table for sure. And then I'm also thinking, do we add that there instead of a lamp? Because let's not forget, what am I doing? We have a lamp over here, so maybe we could put that there instead. That looks really cool. Oh my goodness, how beautiful is that? Oh my gosh, I am so... Please, somebody help me. How have I not seen any of these items yet? Like, is that silly? Is that silly or does that look good? I need... There's orange. There's an orange swatch. Everybody step aside. Does that look silly or does that look good? Oh, there's going to be people screaming at me right now in the comments like, why did you cover up the windows? You said you weren't gonna... I'm really sorry. I'm so sorry right now. I am obsessed with this house. I am so obsessed. I'm spending far too much time on it. Like, I'm spending way too much time on it, but it's pretty. Okay. Now, do we have anything else that we can put on here? Because I was thinking of like adding some more clutter pieces and then like pulling the fireplace out and rejigging them. So what else do we have that we can put on? This is probably like more what I was thinking of doing, like this, look. And then we might be able to, we can't add that, that'd be a bit silly. But we can add the hand for sure. Oh dear, am I about to change these sofas out for these ones? Like, is this happening? Okay, I think, I don't want to jinx anything, but I think the living room might be done. So we're going to grab this and we're just going to, yes, we have some clipping issues with the curtains, but shh, doesn't matter. Right. We need a banister that's going to be appropriate for the house. I'm thinking, oh, it's a shame these don't come in black. We need like an old, I mean, that could work. Why not? Okay, perfect. There's only so much that we can really do with this space, let's be honest. Pop that in there as well. We could add a mirror here so that they can, your Sims can like make sure they look okay before they leave and stuff like that. But I really do think we're quite restricted with the space. And then what about a bookshelf down here? Oh, no, that's way too big. Oh, what about, that's kind of cool. That's from Realm of Magic. Right, living room done, hallway done. This is like the through room, so this is how you access the kitchen. I know it's not ideal. I'm working with a really small space here, so I'm just trying to make the best of it. I'm thinking Crystal Creations, and Crystal Creations came with a bookshelf, didn't it, with the ladders. Is that going to be too much? I just want to try it. I really just want to try it, because like your Sims can still access, and that's, oh, I do like it, because we could put that here instead. I'm thinking, I always find kitchens really quite hard to do in this style that we've gone for, but we do have these from Realm of Magic. Is that going to be too, they kind of work, I think. Are those technically brown or are those black? Anyway, do we go with something mystical, or do we do more like, I'm thinking this vibe instead. Put the fridge here. The fridge. Ooh. No, I don't like the gold handles, because that there's no gold accents anywhere else in here. Ooh. Do we not have a... Oh, that could work from Cottage Living. But now that I'm thinking about it, do we... Why don't we do Horse Ranch? I know it might seem a little bit odd, but look. I think that could work quite well, actually. What do we think? And then at least we have matching cabinets. I'm just saying, at least we have matching cabinets, you know? And then they can go there, like that. It's a really pokey kitchen, but, you know, it's fine. We also need to try and fit in a dining, like a little dining table somehow. Why have I done this to myself with this house? Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna add some chairs, and then we're gonna see how everything fits. We do have these ones from Horse Ranch, which are really cute. So this just, oh no. How is that gonna work? Your Sims can't get through there. Are you kidding? Oh, should we? We might have to turn this into a little dining room instead. We might have to. I don't think we've got a choice, really. Might have to turn that into a little dining room. Yeah, it's happening. I'm going to filter by Cottage Living for this, because I know we've got quite a lot of nice like clutter items with Cottage Living, such as things like this that we can just throw down. You know, them. We've got like a little teapot. I always forget about the teapot as well. So cute. Right. Oh, we've got like a little this as well. What, like a crock pot? I would call that a crock pot. It's probably not what everybody calls it, but I would call that a crock pot. We've got like this too. I think that's a little bit whimsical for this house. Yeah, let's just do that instead. Okay, that's kind of perfect actually, because we can add that there. And then we also need a free counter for your Sims to cook on. So I'm thinking of leaving this one free, which means that we can clutter up this one to our heart's content. Which means we may have to get rid of these little guys, which I'm a little bit upset about, but or unless we size them down. This one from Paranormal might be quite nice. Does it come in a different... We've got that. Because I haven't really been afraid to add pops of colour here and there, so we could do that. And what if we grabbed this tree from down there and just added that next to it? I think that might be quite nice. And then, of course, what are we going to add? We're going to add a rug. Of course we're going to add a rug. Black, grey. Let's introduce red and orange now, just to see if it gives us any more options for any rugs. I'm not holding my breath, but you never know. So let's see, what have we got? Have we got anything that I can use here? We've got this one from base game, which kind of works, and I'm not too upset about that. Actually, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. There's a little trick that you can do with one of the paintings from vampires, and it's the one of Vladdy Daddy. And it's the one of Vladdy Daddy. So is that, hold on a minute. I'm sure there's one with Vlad. There he is. You can do this, but then if you grab a mirror from base game, and it's the, I'm gonna have to come off all of these, aren't I? Oh my gosh. It's the one from base game, and it is, if I can find it, it's this one here. Just bear with me. And then, oh, grab this and then shimmy it up. You can turn it into a mirror, if you didn't know. I saw someone do it years ago and I was like, hello. So sometimes in builds such as this, I will do that. And I just think it makes the space look a little bit bigger. It's like an optical illusion. So winning. Right. Anyway, a little bit of trivia there for you. Got sidetracked. Kel surprise. Now, I want to add a shower tub combination, and I'm thinking the one from vampires might be kind of cool. This one here, look. And then at least your Sims have the option to bathe or like do whatever. We're gonna have to go white, I think. Toilet. I know we got one with vampires. Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. Sink. What about the horse ranch sink? That could work. That could work. And then a mirror. I know we've used this on the ground floor, but I don't think there's any harm in us using it here too. I just don't. That bathroom came together so quickly, which means we only have one room left. We have one room left, and that is the main bedroom. It's big. It is big, but that's a good thing because all of the beds are, oh my god, wait, hold on. I did not think this through. I honestly thought I was going to be able to fit a bed there. Are you kidding me? No, 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 no. Oh, why am I like this? Serious question. I don't really want to pull that out because it's going to ruin the entire front of the house. Oh no, okay. I'm going to have to play test this and make sure your Sims can actually get in that bed. I am, aren't I? I'm going to have to play test it. And I will. Oh, I'm gutted. I'm so gutted. I am gutted. Anyway, it is what it is. So let's just, there's no use crying about it. That's not going to help anyone. Oh, I can't even put a bedside table down. What we could do, what if we pulled this out though? What if we did that? And then we just everyone bear with me, okay? The roof is a mess. The roof is a mess. But look, everybody look at what I am doing. It doesn't look that silly. So that's what we're going to do. Yes! Disaster averted, which means I might be able to actually use a bed that I want to use and not that one. Now, look. Is it obnoxious? Yes. Are we going to use it? No, because it is incredibly obnoxious. I can't do it. So, which bed are we going to use then? We've got this one. What if we just use this? This is just from base game, I believe. Whatever. I'm going to pinch this as well. And we're going to use that there. And I'm going to use this rug again because nobody told me. Nobody says I can't. You can't tell me what to do. Nobody can. Yep. Amazing. We need a light. Now, vampires again. Vampires. Came with a really cute one. I love this. I love this lamp so much. And I think, is that one with a gold trim with like red? See, look how perfect that is. Ooh, these curtains are stunning. Are you kidding me? I'm obsessed. I need to work. Are they from? Which pack are they even from? I need to know. Oh, is that from the new nursery kit? Wow. Who would have thought? Amazing. Okay, that's the dresser decorated. What do we do with this space here? It's going to have to be some wall art pieces. Let's go to paranormal because I know that there were a few bits and bobs that we could definitely use. So I know we use this downstairs, but look, it goes. Although, do we put it over here instead? Let's put it over there instead, and then we can fully focus on what to put over here. This is what I was going to use downstairs. I'm just thinking it kind of breaks everything up quite nicely. Look, this is from Werewolves. That is so cute and definitely fits in with the vibe that we're going for. What do we think? Does that looks okay, right? Yeah. Have we finished? Did we do it? I feel like we did it. Okay, so we have finished our Pinterest to Sims Spooky Edition house. I'm really, really happy with how this came out. So this is, of course, the outside. We did take some creative liberties here and there because we had to. Look, sometimes it's hard recreating stuff in The Sims. Sometimes it's impossible to recreate something like this. So I've done the best I can. Okay, just know that I've done the best I can. So this is the outside. And then, so this is the interior. We were working with like a really, really cramped space, which offered, I don't know, it's definitely a challenge. But I think we made the best of the space. We've tried to utilize every single little corner, which is great. So you walk in. So this is the entryway. I'm just wondering if this comes in a black swatch. Why did I choose the non-black swatch? Anyway, so this is the entryway. You walk in and the stairs are immediately there because it's a RachelPedd build, okay? It's a RachelPedd build, and that's just what we do around here. And then we make our way to the living room here. This is by far my favorite room of the entire house. Like it's so nice. It came together so beautifully, and I'm really, really thrilled. I'm honestly really thrilled with how that came out. Sorry. I feel like I've been talking a lot, so I feel like I might stumble over my words. And then we come across this little kind of entryway between the living room and the kitchen, and we decided to turn this into a dining room because we very, very quickly realized that we weren't going to have enough room in the kitchen. So that's pretty plainly decorated. There's not really too much to say about that. This is the kitchen. Again, we were kind of limited with the space, but we did end up going with the counters from Horse Ranch, which I thought worked really well in here, along with the cooker and the fridge from Cottage Living. And then, of course, these curtains again, because these curtains, chef's kiss. I never thought I'd get so excited about curtains in The Sims, but here we are. Anyway, moving upstairs, we have like the landing here. We did decide to add a little armchair with a plant, and then we turned this picture frame from vampires into a mirror just to kind of create the illusion that the space was bigger than it is. Then we've got the one and only bathroom here. It is a full bathroom, so your Sims can have a shower, they can have a bath, and obviously use the rest of the facilities. And then we have the main bedroom, which we had to kind of readjust because we realized when we got in here that the bed was not going to fit. So this is the main bedroom. We've gone for like a gold, red and black theme, and I think it looks pretty nice. I'm very, very happy with it. So that is our Pinterest to Sims inspired little house, and I'm pretty sure as well this would be a tiny house, right? Yep, 82 tiles. So it's a tiny house. So I will upload this to the gallery as a tiny house as well. I will also be playtesting this before I upload it to the gallery as well, because I'm very aware that we've got a lot going on, especially in the living room. But I really, really hope you enjoyed this video. I'm so glad that I'm back for good, and I really hope you enjoyed it. I've had a blast creating this house. So if you'd like to download this from the gallery, it will be available under my ID, which is RachelPedd. And please drop any other video ideas down below for the spooky season. As I said at the beginning, we're going to be doing a lot of spooky houses and spooky videos, and yeah, I'm really excited to see what the rest of the year has to offer. But thank you so much again for joining me here today, everyone. You all take care, and I will see you again next time. Bye. You want to say hello? He's my baby. Here he is, look. Oh, he wanted cuddles. We can hear him. He wanted cuddles.